So this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to make this adorable 0 to 3 months baby bonnet using homespun yarn. It's kind of difficult to use in some cases because they're hard to see the stitches. I'm gonna do this simple tutorial to teach you how to crochet a baby bonnet using this yarn, and this is just so adorable. Very soft, very cute, very unique. Got the little ridges. So this color right here is eggplant. It is a plum purple. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but it's a deep royal purple with like these soft lavender colors to it. It is just elegant, very elegant. I love this color. So let's put this aside. We're gonna start off first by doing the crown, and then we're gonna work our way up, and then we're gonna add tassels. Okay, simple as that. So I have my homespun here. Have a tempest needle. You want one that has like a thick opening, because if you use one that has a small opening, you might not be able to get the yarn through. So make sure you get one that has a thick opening like this one. This is actually a yarn needle, tempest needle. I'll be using a 5.5mm hook for this project. And I look like I got some work here already put together, so let's unravel that. Push that to the side. I'm going to start off by making a slip knot. The slip knot is very simple. I wrap the yarn over my fingers twice, like so, by crossing this over and then bringing this through the back. So what I did is take this piece and tuck it from behind and bring it through. Now I'm going to hold on to that piece, release my fingers, and then grab the 2 ends, and I have my slip knot, just like so. I am going to chain 4. Put your hook inside the loop. Take the yarn it right over the tip of the hook. Then you're going to take this strand of yarn and pull it through the loop. That's a chain 1. Show you one more time. Yarn over. Now pull this hook through the loop, just like so. You can turn it to make it easier for you. And that's a chain 2. We're going to do a chain of 4. So 2 more to go. 3 and 4. Now we're going to be doing double crochets into the first chain. So here is our first chain, the very end of our hook, which is all the way on this side. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook into that chain. Then you're going to yarn over again, take that yarn, pull it through that loop, yarn over again. Now you're going to take this yarn and pull it into 2 loops, just like so. Yarn over and pull through the last 2, just like so. That was a double crochet. Now what we're going to do is 12 double crochets all into the first chain. We are counting our chain 4 as a double crochet, so we have 2 as it is. We have to do 10 more double crochets. So let's continue on until we have a total of 10 double crochets into the first chain. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now I have a total of 12. I'm going to slip stitch on the top of my chain 4 to join. To slip stitch, you just insert your hook, yarn over, pull that yarn through and then through the other loop, just like so. Chain 2, 1, 2. Now what we're going to do is put 2 double crochets in every stitch around for a total of 24 double crochets. We're counting our chain 2 as a double crochet, so what we're going to need is to put another double crochet into that chain 2 space. So right into that stitch we're going to put another double crochet, making it 2. Now we are going to put 2 double crochets in each stitch. Now this is the part that everybody has trouble with. Can you see your stitches? It's very hard to see. They're very, very hard. So what you're going to do is you look for your poses. We already went through that pose. As you can see, there are stitches right here. So if you go to the next one and you see your finger going right through, your stitch is right on top of there. That's how easy it is to find your stitches, see? Now I'm going to put 2 double crochets into that stitch. Now to find my next one, I'm just going to move my finger right over to the next, between the next post, and right above that is my next stitch. Look at how easy that is to find. And I'm just going to be doing 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around. So continue on until you have a total of 24 double crochets. So now I have 24 double crochets. I'm going to slip stitch on the top of my chain 2 to join, and I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2. I am going to double crochet into the same stitch as my chain 2, and that is making me 2 double crochets, as you can see. So we're counting the chain 2 as a double crochet, and this is the next double crochet. This round we are going to put 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet into the next, 2 double crochets into the next, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. We're going to repeat that all the way around. So now that there's 2 in this one, we're going to move to our next post. Use your finger to guide you if you can't find it. Look for the next one, 1 double crochet. Then we're going to go to the next stitch, 2 double crochets. Next one, 1 double crochet. Next one, 2 double crochets. Repeat that all the way around until you get to the end. I'll meet you there. Okay, I'm at the end here. You should have a total of 36 double crochets. Slip stitch on the top of your chain 2 to join. And chain 2. Now for those beginners, if you have a piece of different color yarn or a stitch marker, you're going to be needing that. What you're going to be doing is we're going to go back 6 stitches from the back, not the front part of this, but the back. So you're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You are going to place your marker right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Place your marker right in there. You can use a different color yarn or a stitch marker and mark it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch around until we get to the marker. So just 1 stitch in each, 1 double crochet in each of the stitches. Okay, so I'm at my marker. I have the 6 remaining. Just take your marker out. We no longer need it. It's just to stop us from not crocheting beyond this point. This is pretty much the back of the head, and now where the neck is going to be standing at. So if you were to look at it this way, that's our bonnet. So what we're going to do now is chain 2, turn our work around, and we're going to start double crocheting back along the other side. And I like to flip mine over sometimes just to help me easily to hold it easier. And pretty much we're just going to double crochet all the way back down again. So one double crochet in each of the stitches back to the other end of this row. So simple, so quick, and so elegant. These bonnets are so easy to make. And they're super soft, comfy. They keep the baby warm. I just love them. Love them, love them, love them. Okay, my last one here. I'm going to chain 2 and turn my work around and repeat the same row we just did right now. I just like to flip it again, double crochet, and double crochet, one double crochet in each stitch all the way back down the row again. I'm so popular today, my phone is just going off. Everybody wants to know what Sabrina's doing. Okay, last stitch, double crochet, chain 2, turn your work around, and we're going to repeat the same thing for another 2 rows. So you should have a total of joining the first row here. The 1, hold on, it's easier this way. I still have my little strand there I gotta take off, but I want to put a little thing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows we're going to be doing right here. So this is a crown. We did 1, 2, 3. That's our 3rd row. So we have another 2 rows to do. So let's continue on. So 2 more rows of double crochet. Okay, my last one here. Chain 2, turn my work around, double crochet all the way across. This is our last row for double crochet. Okay, my last stitch here. I'm going to chain 1, and now what we're going to do is put a border at the bottom of this. Okay, for a double crochet you want to put 2 stitches in each of the rows. So we're going to do a single crochet, and I'm going to start off by putting 1 single crochet in at the very end. Then I'm just going right into the post, right in the middle of the post. See that? I just stuck my needle right in the center of that post, just like so. And I'm going to do a single crochet. Instead of going over the post, I'm going right inside of it. That way there's not a big old opening gap right there. Now I'm going to go right into the next, in between the posts. Right into the post, right in between the 2, like the rows. So as you can see here, I'm going right into the post. Like so. And here I'm going right in between. You see there's 2 rows here? I'm going right in between there and just grabbing it. Now I'm going to go right into the post. And right in between. And I'm going to do that all the way down. Sometimes it gets a little harder when the stitches are really tight. There we go. Here is our 6 stitches. So all we have to do is just go right into each one of the stitches. We don't have to go in between or in the post. Just right along those 6 stitches. There's the double crochets. And put a single crochet across. If your hook gets stuck, pull it out and do it over again. Don't struggle with it. Just repeat do it over again. That's it. This makes it so much easier. Sometimes they get stuck in the little strands. All you have to do is just pull it out and redo it again. So we're just putting a border at the bottom of this with the single crochet. So it won't be so flimsy. I'll put one right at the tip here. Okay. Now I'm going to yarn over and along our edge here. This is where we did our last double crochet row. We're going to do a half double crochet along the top here. So to do a half double crochet, I just did one. Sorry. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. Let me show you one more time. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull that yarn through, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. Just like so. So we're going to do a half double crochet in each of the stitches along this row. Okay, I'm on my last stitch. I'm going to slip stitch in our first single crochet to join, and from here we're going to fasten off. Leave a tail to sew in your ends. Go ahead and get that tamper's needle now and sew in all the ends. Okay, so we have our bonnet done. Now we can do our tassels. The tassels are very simple. You're just going to get the strand of yarns. So get your yarn here. You want about, say, 18 inches long. And you're gonna cut 12 of them. 6 for each side. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Then you're going to need 2 smaller ones just to tie them off. So I have 2 little small ones here, and then I have the long ones. These are about 18 to 20 inches long on strands, depending on how long you want your tassels. You don't have to have them long, you don't have to have them, you can have them short if you want to. You're going to take 6 of them. 1, that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And I like to put the 2 ends together and have it folded. See that? It's folded right over my finger. The 2 ends are at the end here. And we're going to do the same thing with these, but I'm going to put these to the side for right now. Okay. So, you have the circle behind here. This is the back of the neck. This is where the ears are at. This is the front. So you want this to be in the front at the very end here. So at these 2 ends right here. So you can see your double crochets going across right here. This goes over the head. And the neck is right here. So the head is placed right in here, and your tassels are going to be on the side right here. So you're going to go right into the very edge here, and you're going to take all of these. I like to put them all on my hook at once and pull it right through. and take my finger, open it up, then take those loose ends and pull them right through that loop. And then you're going to pull tight. And what I like to do is just take each one and pull on it to tighten it even more. And that's done. So now we're going to do the other side. It's got a little mixed up over here, so that's not a problem. Sorry, hit the camera. Okay, so I have them like this. Now I'm going to go to the other side, insert my hook right into that corner there, pull this right through, take the little loop, open it up with your two fingers, pull the loose ends right through the loops, pull tight. Then I like to take each one and pull, pull. It just tightens up this area, makes it look a lot more cleaner by doing this. Okay. Now I like to use my yarn ball pull right here as for weight. And if you ever did a braid before, that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're going to take 4 strands. There's 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you should have 4 here. So it's 3 here, 3 here. Okay? And what we're going to do is I like to use my pinky here. And you cross it. This goes into the center. Then this side is going into the center, and that one goes over. See that? So you're just crossing them. So you're going to grab this one and bring this one over in this side, and this is going to go right in the center. Just like so. Then you're going to take the middle part, move it to the left, and cross the left side to the center. Grab the center, move it to the right side, take the right side, and cross it over to the center. Just like so. Again, just repeating that over and over again. That's how you do a braid. Once you get the hang of it, you can do it a lot faster. Once you get to the end here, you're going to have a couple loose strands. Don't worry about that. You want to have that. Okay, you do not want to crochet all the way straight down. You want to have some kind of little tassels falling down. It gives it more of an elegant look. What I like to do is I like to line this up with tassels at least part of the way and hold it there. I don't want it mixed up with the other one because I'm not going to be able to find it. And what I do is I take this little strand of yarn and pull tight and wrap it around the very end of this, pulling really tight. Not too tight where you break the yarn, but tight enough. And do that about 3 or 4 times. And then take the 2 ends and tie a knot. We're going to repeat that on the other side. Take 4 and 4. And again, we're going to do the same thing we did the other side. Take the right, put it in the center, take the center, move it to the right. Take the left, put it in the center, take the middle part, and take it to the left side. Right to right. and you're just flipping over. Okay, so now I'm going to take my two ends, line them together. This is where it's going to end at. Make sure they're even all the time. Take my other little strand here, wrap it like I'm doing here. I'm holding it down. My two fingers are holding the little end, and I'm going to wrap this around it really tight about 4 to 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's do 5. There we go. And tie a knot. Okay, so what you're going to do here is you're going to put these together. You can tell this is uneven. Get a good pair of scissors, something really sharp. You just want to make sure it's nice and straight, and cut that on down. Get those loose ends out of the way. I don't ever throw my loose ends away. I have a bucket and I save it. When I do characters and I need stuffing, I use this as my stuffing. I recycle my yarn in any way I can. It's just a waste to throw it away. And this homespun yarn is so soft and so fluffy when you take it apart. It actually makes a good stuffing. So it's a good thing you can recycle. And here we are with our beautiful baby bonnet. All complete, all done. Gorgeous, beautiful work. I hope yours came out the same way as mine. You can always share, send me photos on Instagram. I'm also located on Facebook. You can always check me out, and I'm available for you to chat with if you ever want to chat with somebody about crocheting on Instagram. So just check it out, and till next time, happy crocheting. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Bye.